Hey, beautiful people, blessings, blessings. Today we are going to talk about the power of prayer. How powerful prayer can be, what prayer can do, and just to encourage you that in whatever situation you find yourself in, doesn't matter. God is God of impossibilities. If you really pray to Him, then in that situation you think that you are finished. You are not finished, God, until God says you are. So, and He cannot allow us to be finished, never. So here I was just in the book of Acts chapter 12, and here I really just want to see the power of prayer. Because for God to help you, for God to do what we want, then it is only when we go to Him in prayer. Without that, you are just quiet, maybe you are in a hard situation, but you can't raise your voice and just say, Lord, I'm here, help me. Because prayer is the ministry of help. Then God cannot do anything. If you are too weary even to ask or to pray, you better tell someone that, please help me, pray for me. Because without prayer, God cannot do anything. Okay? If you are to be killed, you just be killed. But if you pray, you offer prayer to God, you ask people to help you in prayer, then honestly the ministry of prayer, which is the ministry of help, which is prayer, it will work for you. So I was just in the book of Acts chapter 12 verse 1, from verse 1. Let's just read and hear the power of prayer. So it's read as follows. Now about time Herod the king stretched out his hand to harass some from the church. Then he killed James, the brother of John, with a sword. And because he saw that it pleased the Jews, he proceeded to seize Peter also, the founder of the church. He arrested him, he put him in prison and delivered him to 4 squads of soldiers to keep him. Just one man, 4 squads. I think a squad has numbers of guards. I don't know how many, maybe 12, just to keep one man. But I think a squad is a number of soldiers. So Peter was therefore kept in prison, but constant prayer was offered to God by the church. Here the church offered God to prayer. What kind of prayer they prayed? The prayer of mercy, the prayer of help. They really prayed constantly, without ceasing, without stopping, day and night. They prayed to God for Him to release Peter from prison. So the Bible continues, says, and when Herod was about to bring him out, that night Peter was sleeping, bound with 2 chains. Hey, someone is already in prison. The prison door is always locked, but inside he's bound with 2 chains. 2 chains, 2 soldiers and the guards before the door were keeping the prison. Now behold, an angel of the Lord stood by him, and a light shone in prison. And he struck Peter on the side and raised him up, saying, Arise quickly. And his chain fell off his hands. And his chain fell off from his hands. We are talking the power of prayer. The prayer. See, there was no a key. Those chains, by the power of prayer, by the miraculous work of God, they fell off from Peter's hands. That is what prayer can do. That situation you think that, oh my God, I don't know what will help me here. I'm telling you, prayer, constant prayer. Pray until you see results. I'm telling you, pray until you see results. Pray until your situation changes. Here the church prayed constantly for Peter. Maybe it was just a weekend for Peter to be killed. But in that weekend, the church prayed non-stop for Peter. So let's continue. Then the angel said to him, gird yourself and tie on your sandals. And so he did. When they were past the first and the second guards of post, I don't know what these guards were doing in their post. I don't know what they were doing. Maybe they were put to sleep that they could not even hear them passing by. The power of prayer. They came to an iron gate, Jesus. They came now to an iron gate that leads to the city, which opened to them on its own accord. I'm telling you, this door, this gate, opened itself. Oh my God. It's like the gate has ears to hear that, hello, can you open yourself? So anything can agree with God. I'm telling you, here the gate agreed with God that, hello, it's time for you to open. And it opened itself on its own accord. And Peter got out. He was freed from prison. That is the power, or that is, if you just read this, you will see that Lord of heavens, Lord of the earth, you are so powerful. Like, I'm telling you, if you could, sometimes I hear teachers saying, if you could open your eyes to see the angel that surrounds you, then you will know that God is always really protecting us. Because sometimes arrows have just been shot in the atmosphere, but the angels are just there. The angels are just there. So here, this is what prayer did for Peter. So I think when James was killed here, the church was sleeping. They were not praying. But when it came to Peter, they said, so this is what they want to do. But we are given the weapon, which is prayer. They did what? Day and night. They did not sleep. They were praying, offering prayer to Peter, for Peter, to God. Let's also move on with Luke chapter 18 from verse 1. Here it's just a parable. I think it's two parables in Luke 18. So here the Lord says, men always ought to pray and not to lose heart. Don't lose heart. You think, I've been praying, nothing is happening. I'm telling you, as we are in the physical world, money is a currency, right? You want to buy a car, you want to buy a house. You have to save for that money to be enough. But the currency in the spirit is your prayer. Don't stop, don't lose heart. Maybe it was just $5 that was missing, and then you pray, and then you stopped praying. It won't make sense. Okay? So, and then it continues with the parable of a widow who went on this leader who does not acknowledge God or even people. He don't care about them. But this widow kept on going to this man that, please avenge my enemies. Yes, avenge my troublers. Now this man who is unjust was like, you know what? Let me just answer this woman. Otherwise, you weary me with keep on coming back and coming back. Meaning the widow was not about to stop. I'm telling you, she was not about to give up. But this unjust man answered him. So then the Bible said, then the Lord said, hear what the unjust just said. Hear him what he just said. He offered help to this woman. And shall God not avenge his own elect who cry out day and night to him? Shall he not? You are there. See, I'm telling you, if you have faith that this prayer that I'm praying, God is answering me, God will answer you. Don't worry, keep on going. God is hearing you. So if you cry to him day and night, he's God, he's Abba Father. He's God, he loves you so much. He cannot just let you like that. He will make a way. I'm telling you. He's the break chainer. He's the God that makes a way where there seems to be no way. He will make a way. For you, if you are weary, if you are weary, ask someone to pray for you. Don't just let the enemy to overpower you and to win. No. So, this is what prayer can do. The power of prayer. Let us not become loose of heart that, oh, I'm tired. Don't get tired, my friend. Don't get that, especially when your family is, or when you are in a situation that you see that this is the hand of the enemy. The devil is just there to kill, to steal, to destroy. And you are just there saying, maybe God is what God is want. God cannot do anything if you are not in agreement with him in prayer. But if you just go on your knees and say, Lord, I'm tired of this situation in my life. I'm tired of what is happening in my family. People are dying just like that. My friend, prayer is powerful. So this is just what. Was just a teaching of prayer. We can see here that Peter was helpless, sleeping, like just waiting for him to die, because he knew that James was killed. He was helpless. But because of the church prayer offered to him, to God, there comes a way. There comes a way. Let us not lose heart. The Bible said men always ought to pray and not to lose heart. I hope you have been blessed by this teaching. If you have a comment, leave it in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next teaching. Bye.